Oh, I see what you're saying.
Smile. Okay, there you go. Alrighty. Today I will be informing the class about why you should travel, or how to travel in Norway. So first of all, there are many ins and outs of living in Norway. I lived there for a little while, so I know a little bit about it. The coolest thing, I think, are the public transportation. The hiking is one of my favorite things, and then all of the parades that they do. So the transportation, it is really, really expensive there. So a lot of them ride the bus. You have to be 18 to drive, which is another reason a lot of them ride the bus. So for a fourth of a gallon of gas, it is $1.71, and so for a gallon of gas, it's almost $7, which is really expensive. To ride the bus, it's a lot cheaper. You can ride the bus for a week. You can get on as many times and get off as many times as you want, and it's only about $30, which is a lot better than $7 for 1 gallon of gas. And hiking is probably my favorite thing to do. They go hiking a lot. There's hiking trails everywhere. It's the only other thing that's more common than hiking there is skiing. It's how you can see a lot of the country, and one of my favorite things there is the fjords, which is where two of the mountains have a body of water at the bottom of them. So Shirog is one that my dad went to. That's my dad. It takes 5 to 6 hours to get up and down. It is 9.8 kilometers, and you can only go around there from June to September because it'll get too icy and it'll get too cold, and then you won't be able to be around it safely. And they say that when you stand on this rock, you can hear gunshots and see smoke that is coming from the bottom of the mountain. Preikestolen is one that I did hike. It's called Pulpit Rock in English. It takes 4 to 5 hours to hike up it. It is 7.6 kilometers, and you have to drive to a ferry in Tau, and then the ferry goes to the base of the mountain. And the hiking season for this one is a little bit longer. It's from May to October. So the most important piece of Norwegian history, and the thing that they take the most pride in, is the 17th of May. So the 17th of May is their Constitution Day, and there are so many different parades go on. And in downtown Stavanger, where I lived, they had all of the surrounding schools participate in a parade, and I was in the band, so I got to be the trumpet in the band. And everyone wears these traditional outfits. They're called bunads, and if you don't have one, everybody just wears really nice clothing, really expensive suits or dresses, and all of the seniors in the different high schools wear overalls. If you have blue overalls, it means you're in the IB program, but if you have red ones, it means you're not, and you're just a normal senior. And so a little bit more about Rus. It's for your whole entire senior year. You get overalls at the beginning, and you decorate them however you want. Some people put inappropriate things on them, just whatever you want. So it's basically a huge long party from April to May, right before you get serious and crack down with either job or college. And a lot of them pitch in to buy vans, and there's a lot of pranks that go on. When I was in 7th grade, one of my friends got kidnapped because her brother was in Rus, and so they kidnapped her into one of their vans. And all my friends did it this year, and they had a blast. And then they had their own little parade, and they throw their cards with their faces on them, and they just litter the street. I really think that everyone should go to Norway, and I really hope that my presentation has prepared you a little bit for what you will experience when you get there. Just remember that busing is a great way to get around the country. Definitely go hiking and try to go around May so that you can see the parades.